All right, Shalom. I'm going to start off by giving all praise and glory to Yahweh, Shabbat, Shabbat, Shurakakwadash. Give honor to the apostle and others of great millstone. Shalom to the Akim they're pushing the word of sincerity and the truth. Yeah, and just want to share a few words on this major conflict, the Palestinians, and those Jew rats, those fake Jews, claiming to be God's chosen people. You see, it's been a lot of back and forth, turmoil, between those two nations. And a brother put in a group, are these the peaceable people? And it had a Palestinian praying, looked like he was in a service of prayer, trying to basically, you know how the Palestinians be trying to, get their connection. Look like they was trying to be in a serene area. Then you just see some violent Jew, run across and kick them and then, beat the shit out of them. It's videos of Jews pulling Palestinians out of the street and whooping their asses. And they try to make it seem, like Palestinians are just attacking Jews when that's not the full case, man. You have this on RT, Jewish people facing hate crimes worldwide, showing you different countries. And really those Palestinians are ready to get busy, man. They're tired of Esau's shit. Like this on this video, it speaks about them speaking all kind of anti-Semitic or anti-Semitic, how they say, slurs, against the so-called Jews. And we've been speaking about that for the longest. The so-called Jews that's in the land, that occupy that land, are the devil. That's the synagogue of Satan, which I'm going to get in the scriptures. They're anti-life. Then, they excite the spirit of death. They're all about stealing, killing, destroying, pillaging, still taking things that don't belong to them. That's the MO of the, the common Jew, and I'm not talking about, of course, Israel. I'm talking about you Jew rats, all right? Because these Jews, how did they even first get their foot in the land? Through the spirit of war, and this is all prophecy, of this land mass being a settlement of conflict. Zechariah 12:3, rather than a settlement of peace. It says, and in that day will I make Jerusalem a burdensome stone for all the people. All that burden themselves with it shall be cut in pieces, though all the people of the earth be gathered together against it. Right. So that's not the landmass that everybody should want to go to. You had them jakes that was kicked out of Dimona, and they don't even understand why. When at the end of the day, right after that, you seen bombs flying. You seen the Israelis activate their Iron Dome, the missile defense, and ever since then, which is a little few days back, it's been nothing but conflict. Excuse me. It's been nothing but conflict. It's been nothing but it. Tension. Like I said, actual women, men and women and children that's just been getting caught up in the crossfire of these bombings, getting in the crossfire of these conflicts. And these Jews aren't showing no mercy to them Palestinians, and nor those Palestinians are showing any mercy to those Jews. So we know that these skirmishes and these clashes that take place, is gonna lead to getting, into a major military conflict. All right, that's how it's gonna work, because the scriptures, it's already written in the prophecy that the least of the flock, which the least of the flock are the so-called Jews, shall draw them out. And they're drawing these different nations into this third world's war. Revelations 2:9. I know thy works in tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich, and I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan. Right. So when you go into the synagogue goes into the chief house of Satan. What's the chief house of Satan? Amalek. Those Amalekites are all about, robbing and bombings. All right. The scriptures speak about the traffic of the Edomite nation, because it really applies to Esau now. speaks about through our wisdom and our traffic, has how that gotten the riches, that it's predominantly dealing with those damn Jew rats, man. Because what they've prospered off of illegal trading as well as legal trading, monopolizing the markets, whether it's the banking markets, or the housing markets and things of that nature, making it where, only a limited amount of people actually have full ownership and have, deeds and control, and it, like I said, that's why in America, even everybody knows that Jews are cheap. Everybody knows that they're shiesty, you know. Everybody knows that's a demonic people, and if you say anything outside of what they want the narrative to be pushed, they're gonna flag you as anti-Semitic, which this might get yanked straight down, or you're exciting hate speech. When it's not hate speech, it's the truth. Hey, and even if you put in that light, the Lord hates nations. All right, it's hate all throughout the Bible. The scriptures even speak about how they hate him that rebuke at the gate. So they hate even us for just preaching the truth, because we're doing nothing more than telling the truth of the track record of the Jews. All right, and those those Arabs aren't a peaceable people. They have that mosque and they'll have the image out like they just want to pray to Allah. Man, they all about bombing. All about riddling their different cities with crime and things of that nature. Those areas aren't peaceful, man. It's all kind of gun-toting Arabs. What the scriptures speak about in the book of Genesis, how Ishmael is a wild man, and he's gonna fully bring out that wild nature in his third world war. All right, Revelations 3:9. Behold, I will make them of the synagogue of Satan, which say they are Jews and are not, but do lie. Behold, I will make them to come and worship before thy feet, and to know that I have loved thee. Right. So the Lord loves a particular and a peculiar people, and those particular and peculiar people are Israelites, man. All right, blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. And in this second coming of Yahweh Shah, which I was just not watching the video, and Lord will not touch on it. These so-called UFOs that the government is now starting to put release full-scale information on, they're going to come down. They're going to descend upon the masses, and there's going to be a great destruction and a great deliverance. And the main nation that's going to be destroyed is you so-called Jews, man. And the true nation that's going to be delivered are the true Jews, which are the chosen of the blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. But before the deliverance come, we're going to see these different, conflicts grow and escalate in these different countries, as well as in a city near you. So we just got to stay watch as well as pray as it is written, and keep our eyes on the prize, which the prize is the kingdom of heaven. So hopefully, brother edified, ended by giving all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Shema, Shah, by Shema Kakwadash. Double honors to the apostle and elder of the great millstone. Shalom Akim.